Hello everybody, RMJ Movie Reviews back again. Right now, I'm actually not going to do a movie review. I'm going to make kind of a short comment about something that I recently heard in the news. I usually don't do this kind of whole internet bloggy kind of thing. I like to keep it movie related. But since this person is somebody that I grew up on TV, I figure I'd just make a quick comment about it. But I'm going to comment about the recent rape allegations against Dr. Bill Cosby. Here's the thing. Again, for the millionth time, like I said, I'm 33 years old. I grew up in the 80s, so me, like tons of other hundreds of nice families across America, grew up on the Cosby Show. And, I heard about the comedian that made the joke, and I actually thought the joke was funny. It was. And aside from some very questionable things that Mr. Cosby has said in the past about other black people or whatever, in which case my feelings about Mr. Cosby making those comments is, I can appreciate that Mr. Cosby really, and here's the thing about Bill Cosby. I mean, from ignorant folks, they want to call Mr. Cosby white and all that kind of stuff, but really, in actuality, Bill Cosby is pretty militant. I mean, he really, really, really wants black people to be better, but I think that's the whole point, is that Bill Cosby kind of sometimes, I think, can, hold his head high, like he can tell everybody else what to do, which it's okay to do as many educational seminars and say everybody go to college as much as you want, that's cool, but when you start telling other people what to do, I think that's where Bill Cosby should probably, like one of the commentators on the Young Turks said, is he should probably keep his mouth shut. That's just my opinion. I feel the same way when I see ignorant folks too. I hate the way they act, but I don't run the world, so I can't tell them what to do. Now, as far as the rape allegations go, my thing is this. Why are they coming out now and trying to say something? I mean, they had so long to say something about it, but why are they waiting until now to come out? That's what I can't figure out. Why wait until now? I mean, and here's another thing I want to say is, I mean, I've been hearing on various channels how people are talking about I'm surprised this much rape goes on and this and that and the other. And the thing about it is that, guys, let's keep it real. Rape and sexual assault is much more common than people want to admit. I can name more than this many people, friends and family, who have been raped, molested by their own family members, by friends of family. I mean, I can name 10 people right off rip I know who've been raped, sexually abused by family members right off rip, and nobody ever said anything about it. And see, that's the problem with this whole sex abuse, sexual rape by sexual predators kind of culture is what I call it. I know plenty of families where a boyfriend did something to the kid or somebody raped such and such in the family, and don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody try to get them in trouble. So this perpetuates this whole thing. So, my whole thing, and I'm not blaming the victim. I don't know if it happened or if it didn't. But my whole thing is, why are you coming out now? The man is 77 years old. And I'm not saying if he did it, the statute of limitations is gone. You can't get the guy. And they're not going to get him. This is all just publicity stuff. I don't think they're going to get him. But my thing is, okay, if he did it, he's going to have to pay some kind of way. So maybe if he did do it, this is his way of being punished for it. Okay. But the thing is, people, for God's sakes, if you're victims of sexual assault or rape, molestation, you have to say something. You have to. You have to say something. You can't wait 40-something years to say something. Everybody, oh, well, Mr. Cosby. I've been hearing them say Mr. Cosby has power. He has power. Bill Cosby is a black man who had a TV show and a star comedian. it, excuse me for a second, but at the end of the day, just because he got $1 million in his pocket, he's still considered a nigga. And that's just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Because that's just how American culture works. That's just the sick part of our of everyday life for a black man. And that's my whole thing is like, why wait until now? And I don't think any of this is gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna just be, there's just gonna be him going on talk shows looking sad and saying he didn't do it, and then they're gonna go on talk shows and they're gonna say yes he did it. That's all that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? This isn't gonna go anywhere. It kind of reminds me of when Michael Jackson got accused of, but I even knew back then, because when Michael Jackson got accused, I think I was 12 or 13, but I knew Mike didn't do it. Yes, Mike was sick because he was neglected emotionally, and he grew up in a very authoritative kind of household, and he was just an object for his father's dreams. Mike was screwed up, but I knew Mike had no sexual interest in children. And he went to the grave, and then the little boy wants to come out, oh, my father told me to do it. And those two are going to pay for that. They're going to pay for that because they helped to kill that man. So that'll be on their shoulders. But as far as I'm concerned, I just don't see the point. And I just don't see the point in it. If the man did it, and in my opinion, again, I'm not blaming the victim. I just think, why wait 40, 30 plus years to say something now when the man he's almost 80. The man already lost his son a couple years ago. He's not looking too good. So in my honest opinion, I don't think Mr. Cosby is going to be around too much longer anyway. So I just think, I'm looking at both sides of it. I think if he did do it, okay, then yes, ladies, you should be saying something, but you should have said something sooner. If he didn't do it, if he didn't do it and you're going on TV saying you don't want any money from him, I just can't figure out, because they're saying they don't want anything. So why are you saying something about it? I don't get it. And as far as TV land cutting off Cosby Show episodes, I only know this because my grandmother and my mother told me, and they still like to watch the reruns. I don't think that's going to make any of a difference once this whole thing blows over, because what's going to happen is he'll probably end up paying these chicks, or this is going to die down soon because nobody cares. This is not the 80s anymore. Only people of us who remember Bill Cosby are like my age and up. All the younger kids, they don't know who Bill Cosby is. So, as far as TV land cutting off the episodes, don't mean nothing. The Cosby Show is everywhere. It's everywhere. Even if you can't see it on TV land, there's someplace else you can see it. And on top of that, I have probably 100,000 Cosby Show episodes on VHS that are recorded from when they actually aired in the 80s with the 1980s commercials. So TV land not showing the Cosby Show doesn't mean anything. And in my personal opinion, if Warner Brothers does stop selling the Cosby Show DVDs, it's only going to be temporary. Once this whole thing blows over, they'll come out with a brand new special edition box set of the Cosby Show. And so, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, big deal. Boo-hoo TV land. You cut off the Cosby Show. I can simply just walk right over here and pop in an episode that I have with original airings that are uncut. So, those are my comments on the Bill Cosby rape allegations. Why wait so long, and why bring it up now? But if he did do it, I guess this is his way of paying for it. So, whatever. RMJ movie reviews with my comments about the Bill Cosby rape allegations. I'm going to be coming back with the review of White Man Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. I think I'm going to do like a early 90s Wesley Snipes canon review of his older movies when he was hot. So I'll be back with White Man Can't Jump and some more VHS tape commercial bumpers coming soon. RMJ movie reviews. Good night to all.